Wisconsin here. Early season archery hunt. It's been pretty tough going. It's been so hot. And not much wind either, so that's been tough for swirling conditions with the wind. But anyways, back in the saddle. Got a pretty decent north wind, a little bit northwest at times even, so it's pretty good for this plot. It's the first time I sat here this year. I call it the John plot, freshly planted Persian clover and Ladino clover. But the temperature cooled down for the first time. I think it's 66 degrees right now. Yesterday it was about 82 at this time. So stick with us. We'll see what we can put in front of you here tonight. Smoked them. Oh my God. I just freaking smoked him. Oh. sounded good. I got good penetration on him. He came out to my, they planted clover field here. I got Persian clover and Ladino from Scotty from Bucket. I just freaking put the smack down on him with my new Matthews lift. Oh, what a blessing. Thank you. Thank you. I gotta send a text to Bo. He had a big one laying down at 45 yards. It was in the brush. He couldn't get a shot at it, so just wondered if he had any luck on it. Oh, I can't even text. It sure pays off, man. Sure pays off to preparation. Food plot looked good. Just waited for the wind to be right. First north wind right here. First north wind. I thought I could hear him back in there making a rub right when I got in there at about 3:30, 4 o'clock. There was some stuff breaking back there. I bet you that deer wasn't bedded 50 yards away from me all day. So I got in here with that wind nice. It was nice and blowing pretty hard. So got in here sweetly. Freaking sweet. I'm so excited.
All right, just got down into the basement. I had a hunt tonight in about an hour and a half drive, and now I'm just able to finally get down in the basement and review some of the footage. My dad and I had kind of already talked about what the game plan is going to be, so this is what we came up with. Just looking at the video right now, it looks like the hit is perfect if the deer were completely broadside. Unfortunately, right at the end, the deer takes a little bit of a step and quarters towards my dad a little. So when he hits the deer, we're kind of thinking it might be a little bit back because the deer's front shoulder and front leg goes back, and potentially a one lung hit. So he's gonna wait about 4 or 5 hours and go in after the deer. So now the reason that he's only waiting 4 to 5 hours versus just leaving him overnight, the temperatures are cool enough where there's no problem with the meat still being good. However, there's a big presence of wolves in this area and some coyotes, mostly wolves. So he's going to give it 4 or 5 hours. If it looks like the deer stopped running, if the deer is walking, if the deer beds down, he's just going to get out of there. And right at that point, he's probably just going to leave a little bit of human scent, whether it's a jacket or a backpack or something in there, just with a little human scent. So that's the game plan.
Just on my way to go recover that buck that I shot last night on film in Langlade County. But yeah, I hit the deer about 6:30 or so last night. Arrow placement looked really good. I went back in at about probably 11:30, 11:45 last night, and I thought I'm gonna go take a look, see what the blood looks like, which I did. And the deer ran hard for about 90 yards. I found the arrow snapped off. The arrow was buried just shy of the veins. Really good red blood. Looked like he was only bleeding out one side. And the buck stopped. I could tell where the buck stopped, and started walking, and then stopped, and that's where I backed out. I looked at my Onyx, and Onyx said I tracked him about 117 yards altogether, so that's a good time to get out of there. I'm sure he didn't go too much further. I just hope the predators didn't get him last night. Odds of that are pretty likely, but at least I left some of my scent in there. And nonetheless, we're gonna go and find him right now. Hey, Bo.
What's going on?
Just busting daylight here, just getting out to the farm. So
Yeah,
did you get my message?
you went after him?
Yeah, I just took it slow and seen what it looks like. He was bleeding good, blowing blood all over the sides of the trees, and well, just looking at the video, you know it's dead. It's just a matter of finding him. So
Yeah, well, you'll find it. It's just
right, I know. Yeah,
take your time.
right.
Hopefully he's just not eating up.
Right. All right. Well, I just turned around and gonna go back and get unloaded and go take a walk.
Yeah. All right. Keep me updated.
Yeah. All right, we'll see you.
All right. Yep. Bye.
Bye. All right, September 23rd. I got Smoking Joe behind the camera, Joe Solon, helped me out. I hit a real nice 10-pointer last night, fairly early, but then ended up leaving him overnight. I went and followed him for, I think it was 117 yards on Onyx. He's bleeding really good. He ran hard for about 90 yards and stopped. I could tell where he stopped and walked a little bit in a big puddle of blood. So I thought, okay, I'm going to back out of there, and I did. I got the trail marked so we can get in there to where he was last night. He's going to be dead, there's no doubt about it, just a matter if the coyotes or the wolves got him. But he's hit hard, he ran hard. It's a nice deer, we just got to go and see how much meat's left on him. Let's go, Joel. Yeah, this is about where I left him, right up here. You can see how I have it marked there, and then that's where I walked away from him last night. So let's go take him up from there. Should be still pretty easy to follow. But I thought that he quit running right back in here, so I thought, I'm getting out of here. Better to be safe than sorry.
Oh, yeah.
It almost looks like he maybe laid down.
That might have been bad, yeah. I think so. You went this way.
A whole bunch of blood here. Bleeding hard. Oh shit, he is right here, Joe. You probably seen him before me, didn't
I was
you?
waiting for you to spot him. That thing is a dandy, man.
Oh, he's a stud. Look at him. Oh, it's too tall.
No kidding.
Oh,
Nothing got him.
look at that thing, Joel.
Gee.
Oh,
Doug.
is he tall, huh?
No kidding.
Oh my lord. That's what they start to look like at 4 years old, huh?
No kidding. What a tank.
Oh,
Congrats,
Joel.
man. You deserve it.
Yeah. This is a 10-pointer that I shot last night on film in Langley County. Came out to one of my smaller food plots this year. I planted it in a mixture of Ladino and Persian clover. Holy cow, it turned out beautiful. But I was just talking to Joe about it. I think the key is to have these small little food plots before these deer transition out into the big bean field. Many times these deer get to those big bean fields or the big crop fields after dark, and I think these little food plots really make a difference. Not very big, but boy, he spent a lot of time on this food plot the last couple years. I let this buck go last year as a 3-year-old, and boy, he really put on some inches. He's just a stud. But yeah, he only made it another 30 yards from where we left him last night, so he was dead right away. He was dead within minutes. So, and I've been on this farm for, holy cow, 30 years, and they treat me like family, and just amazing people. You gotta make sure you take good care of them as well. But yeah, what a blessing. Every time we're in the woods, anytime you can see a big deer like this, and every time you can get an arrow in a big deer like this. The good Lord's looking out for us. We're very blessed to do what we do. Ghost Bucks 2024. Stick with us.